We'll see if he gets the breakout started. He does. Oh, Bazarzan gets
Oh
it. They
my!
score!
Big hit by Long.
Good job by Owen finding that slot. He's going to be rewarded with another chance off the stick. How did Katie save that? Here we go. Looking to wheel and deal. He beats Dangles. Coming up through the logo. Around 2. Around 3. Around 4. In on net. Score!
Maybe he should have just kept taking it, but maybe I'll be proven wrong here. It's a great pass from Squiggles over to Style.
What
It's just
a
getting batted a million times in the net. How did that not go in?
Really boxing off the offensive zone for the Smudge. Now it's a breakaway pass. Buzz flip it. Look out, he's got an open net. Oh no!
Stachios at the Philadelphia Revolution. Port Stanley Stachios 1-3-1-3 in the standings. Philadelphia 0-0-4-4, looking to get their first wins tonight. 4 overtime losses is a bit rough. And with me tonight, I have Savo making his first commentary appearance. Savo, how you doing tonight?
Pretty good, pretty excited.
Aren't we all?
I think it's going to be a fun one. I know pretty much everybody on the Stachios, and then of course probably the most famous captain in the league right now, Office Lamp.
Yeah, slow start for the Revolution. I do expect them to turn around as the season progresses here. You know, slow starts in D3 do not seem to be uncommon for players and teams. Who are you most looking forward to seeing play tonight?
Definitely Pikeman. He plays with me on HHR up in D2. So he's definitely one of the ones to watch.
Absolutely. For the Port Stanley Stachios, I got my eyes on team captain G. Dillon. Tied for the team lead with 4 points. He seems to be where the offense goes through. So we'll see how they fare tonight, as we're hoping to get underway sometime soon here. Looks like we're
I'm looking, just waiting on the players.
One Stachio. No, you play with Pikeman in D2. What do you like about his game? Obviously, you drafted him. You're the captain of the team.
He's one, obviously everybody that plays Pugs knows he's a great defenseman, but he's actually been coming up quite a bit, and it's turned him into a great two-way player in the PHL. So I think he's going to make a lot of turnovers and probably work his way up the ice and get on the board.
Yeah, it's something that PHL seems to be lacking overall is just defensive defensemen. So to have a guy start as a defenseman and start to be able to turn up the offense is a huge asset to have
100%.
into this season too. Port Stanley Stachios are GM'd by Ren, D1 player. But what do you know about his GM, his effect as GM on this team?
I think Ren does pretty much call the shots, but he always passes them by Dylan, from what I've heard, who is their captain. And I'm sure they make decisions together. They're both pretty cool with each other, as far as I know. So I think the team's got a lot of vibes to them, and it's probably one of the vibiest teams in D3.
Yeah, I know Ren has been really working the boys, doing VODs. You know, getting some help from V, D1 captain, getting him involved, trying to help develop these players and hopefully roar their way up the standings as the season progresses. Looks
And
like we
speaking of the defensive defenseman, Kagor for the Stachios, great stay back defenseman. Pretty hard to get by, especially last season. They actually took us out in the first round of the playoffs, and we were getting shut down by Kagor all game. So
yeah, Kagor, one of those
Excited to see him
defensemen
play.
that's his play might never blow you away, but you always get what you expect and what you need out of Kagor. He's the most reliable
100%.
defenseman in D3, I think by a mile, and it's a real strong asset for them to have. Looks like we should be getting underway.
Yep, everybody looks here.
So we got the last guys filing the door, and it looks like this game's gonna get underway here.
So it looks like the Revolution are going to be starting Pikeman, Sov, Cosmic Donut, Days, and of course Office Lamp. And the Stachios are looking at Postula, Giler, Einik, Rogue, and Kagor.
And here we go.
And the game's underway. Pikeman wheeling back to his own zone. Dumps it up the board to Days. Giler takes the puck away. Goes behind his net to Postula. Postula looking for options. Goes across to Einik. Einik into behind of the net. Sov here with a little bit of space. Looking to make a move around Kagor. Into the center to Days. Can't sneak it in. That's a hard angle.
It's a good save by Rogue there. Good rebound control, making sure he got away from the center.
Battle for the puck here behind Red's net. Sov comes out with the puck, sends it to the center, but it's blocked by Kagor. Kagor comes away with the puck. A little bit of space in front of him, an option on either side. He sends it right to Einik. Einik misses the puck by an inch, and Office Lamp goes for a clear. Days to Pikeman. Coming up through the middle. Cuts past one. Loses the puck a little bit and just has to dump it back to Office Lamp, who doesn't seem to be able to keep the puck there.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication at the blue line there. Puck got away from Pikeman. He had to turn off. He was expecting Office Lamp to come back in and follow the play. Pikeman was gonna file in behind him.
Einik sends the puck low. Pikeman picks it up. Pikeman again sends it mid to Sov. Looks like Kagor is going to win the race here and go for a clear. He does, up the boards. Office Lamp sends it back the same way. Giler with the pass to Einik, but not able to get through. Office Lamp is there. Pikeman coming away with the puck. Goes around Giler. Everybody's in front of him. He sends it up to the left. Office Lamp takes the puck. A little bit of space here in the middle. Office Lamp with the shot off the pads of Rogue. Great save.
You can see the confidence the Revolution have in Pikeman skating the puck. He still had two guys in front of him from the Stachios, and his entire team was up ice, leaving him back by himself.
Osula behind his own net. Days cuts it off. Has a chance to send it in the middle here. He does. Giler comes out with the puck somehow. I lost it there. Pikeman takes it away. Osula picks it up. Giler's going to take possession here. But Pikeman takes it back. Pikeman through the middle. Osula with another clear. Pikeman will be first on again. Big dump around his own boards to Sov.
They got a chance here. Ooh. Kagor with a great pinch there. Save themselves
Sov race for the puck.
2-on-1 going the other way.
Giler sends it mid. Nobody home. Sav dumps down the boards. Nobody home. Kagor gonna take possession here for the Stachios. Lots of space. Sends it up the boards to Giler. Just a little far. Pikeman's gonna pick it up again. Pikeman out to Days through the middle. Days, I think, attempted to go to Sav there, but just missed. He gets the puck back and has a chance to send it at the net, but he just misses the puck.
Yeah, kind of a tough pass to corral, even if it did land short in front of the net there for him. Good look, though.
And Pikeman back with the puck behind his own net again, sends it down the boards to Days. Here goes Pikeman. Sav just not able to reach that one on the boards. Stachios take possession and send it across. Pikeman's there to pick it up. Pikeman lurking.
Ooh, big hit
Pikeman
on a
around
close wall
one.
by Giler.
Big pass across. Einek's going to pick it up.
Bit of a rough first period there, and it looks like a lot of passes just out of the reach of everyone on the receiving end. What do you like so far?
I like that they're going for these big breakout passes. I think one of them's going to end up hitting at some point for one of them. So it's a pretty dumpy game so far, but I think they're a little nervous here. But look for them to get it under wraps. Power play here for the Stachios.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it looks like the Revolution are down a skater. Not sure who dropped out there. I think it was no, Days is still there. It's Office Lamp. Office Lamp dropped
It is
out.
Office Lamp. Pikeman behind his net with the puck. Looking for an option. He goes up the boards to Days. Good catch by Days.
Yeah, Stachios have
but
a
knocked
real
away by
opportunity to
Kagor.
get I don't want to say a free goal, but a easier than normal goal here at the man advantage.
Pikeman around one. Nice move off the boards. Past another. He's skating into the slot. Takes a shot and a good save by Rogue. That was going top corner.
Yeah, good job by Rogue there. Standing tall is a good shot. Played easily the best scoring opportunity we've seen all night.
Pikeman with a huge steal here. It's a one-on-one going the other way.
This lamp is now back for the Revolution. Back to even strength.
Bob chip past one. No help in front. He'll take it himself. Back to the front. Sticked away by Rogue. Days almost gets a chance on it. Sav sends the shot at the net just wide. And the Stachios get possession here with a little bit of space. Kagor goes for a chip, but again, it's blocked by Pikeman.
Oh, we got a good chance here.
Stachios with 2-on-1 in the zone. Einek sends it behind the net. Pikeman looking for options here. Can't find one. Sends it to Days. I think that went right under his stick. Solve across to Pikeman in the air. Pikeman can't come away with it.
Yeah, I think it was
Off slow
just out of
space.
Days' reach on that rush. That would have been a great pass and great shot there if they were able to catch that.
Good stop from Donut there. Kagor with an attempted shot on the net. Days takes the puck. Stolen by Giler in the zone. Looking for somebody mid. He sends it to Einek. It rolls off the top of his stick. Postula with possession in his own zone. Across. Here comes Pikeman to steal the puck. Past one. Knocked away by Postula.
Yeah, Stachios are really just looking out of sync so far. They can't get a good pass through the neutral zone. They can't get a puck broken out with possession. They're on the ropes right
Yeah,
now.
I agree. Rogue really made a big save right there too, so he's keeping them in this right now.
Oh, beautiful
Einek
pass
with
right
some
into the tape.
space here. Einek maybe looking for a wrap to Giler. Gyler, again, looking for another wrap, can't get around. Postula back, looking for options up the ice. He sends it across. Nobody home. Saab will be the first one there. Little chip up the boards. Kagor take possession and send it across. Gyler taps it center. I don't know if he was looking for a pass, but he came away with the puck. But Pikeman takes it away.
Yeah, so a little bit before, it looked like there was a miscommunication on the Port Stanley Stachios there. They had two defensemen back skating past their own red line as they had their second forward up at the blue line looking for someone in the slot.
Office Lamp chips it up the boards. Kagor with the clear. Stolen again by Pikeman. But Kagor takes it back. He's going down the ice. He's going to get a shot off here. Blocked by Sov. Puck out to Pikeman. Tries to go left around one, but loses the puck. Office Lamp with a swing and a miss there. Kagor takes the puck. Pikeman with another good defensive play.
Yeah,
And we got a breakout here. Knocked away by Kagor. Pikeman maybe looking for a long shot here. Blocked by Kagor.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's just really fighting the puck, trying to get a good handle on it for a shot.
Yeah, I've noticed both teams having two back most of the time. And they only have one back if nobody's lurking in the neutral zone. So good defense by both teams. Both teams definitely not wanting to give up the first goal here.
Yeah, but pretty conservative, I think, as Rogue takes down Postala and Sov after the horn there. But yeah, hopefully we.
Rogue was not drafted as a Stachio, was he?
Well, I'm not sure on that. We'd have to check. As puck is dropping, third period gets underway.
Rogue with a stick save. Kagor looking to take it back in his own zone. Looking for options. Sends it up the boards. Nobody there. Dave's going to have the puck here. Blocked by Gyler. Pikeman there to take away the dangerous chance.
I think Einik and Gyler might have fought each other for that, and it's ended up sending it all the way back to their zone.
Saab with a nice steal. Saab with a nice move. Saab with the pass that doesn't hit anything, just in front of the goalie. Pikeman with a big dump into the zone. Kagor going to be first on it. Lots of space, one on. Daze chips the puck a little bit. Pikeman's able to come away with it. Pikeman keeps it through Einik. Shoots and it's just high.
Yeah, probably the best, one of the better opportunities we've seen all night. Able to cut in past the face-off dot and rip a shot.
He's done that a couple times here. Definitely look for Pikeman to keep skating up with the puck.
Yeah, he just needs to get the sights dialed in a little bit better, and he's probably gonna pot one tonight.
Gyler with the puck here. Loses it. Postula there to battle for it. Office Lamp with the clear up to Daze. Stolen by Kagor. 2-on-1 here. Kagor tries to go across, but it's blocked by Lamp. Stolen by Einik behind the net, and he sneaks one behind the goalie, and then he taps it in.
Now these are the kind of ugly goals that I live for in puck.
I agree.
This is my bread and butter right here. Throw it from the side of the net, hope it goes in.
Seems to dash the wrong way there on the.
Yeah, he had the presence of mind to spin his body and not try to play the puck with his stick there, because he would have ended up turning himself. But just not able to get it fished out in time.
And now the Stachios riding the momentum, almost getting another good chance on the net there. Days takes it behind his net and sends it up the boards. Sav with a great catch and turn. He's got Pikeman with him. He takes a shot at the net that goes just wide. Pikeman's going to be there to send it back low. Sav battles with Kagor. Kagor wins. Lamp's going to take possession in his own zone. Einik pressuring. Einik steals the puck. Same spot he just got his last goal, but Donut taps it away.
Yeah, you see Donut sealed up
Tyler?
onto his post there too, and was covering the pass with the stick. He's not going to let that one happen again.
100%. Einik goes down there. I didn't see what happened, but Pikeman comes away with the puck. Looking to go mid. He puts a long shot on the net, stick to side by Rogue.
Yeah, Einik just kind of jumped into a crowd and just kind of weebled and wobbled and finally fell over.
One of those puck falls.
Yep.
Now Jyler one-on-one against Pikeman. Pikeman taps it away. Days takes the puck but sends it just a little too far. Pasala picks it up. Pasala around Days. Across to Jyler. Office Lamp just cuts off the pass. Looking to go behind his own net. Goes around to Pikeman, but
Great
Einik
flip
cuts it off
by
and sends it at
Stachios
the
there.
net.
They had one guy pursuing, then they had two skaters on either wall, about hash mark level, sealing off that rim, and that's what caused that initial turnover.
And Rogue with another great save there. Pretty surprised that he got that shot on net. That's a crazy angle, but Rogue made sure to keep it covered. Office Lamp coming in, shot just wide. Pikeman's first there. Sends it back in to Office Lamp. Office
What a
Lamp. Rogue
great
with another
look.
save. I'm not sure if that was on net or not, but on
It
the
was
left,
just
Rogue is
wide.
there.
Office Lamp had a great chance to catch and just try to pick that tight corner or try to go back against the grain. Was not able to tuck it in though.
Sav with a great pass here to Days. Days goes back across, but it hits some sticks on the way to Sav. Sav with another pass across. Pikeman with a shot on the net, and he scores!
Pikeman finally gets the sights dialed in, and what did I say? Finally pots one for them on the night.
Yep, if I was going to call somebody to get a goal, it was going to be Pikeman. He's definitely looked good here on his positioning on offense. So they score one late to send it to overtime and get themselves another point for the season. And the Stachios have got to be hurting after that one.
Yeah, Philadelphia Revolution securing at least 1 point on the night. Still trying to get their first win in the season, but it looks like it's not going to come in regulation, at least in the first half of this series tonight.
The passing there from the Revolution looked great in the last 30 seconds. Hopefully we can see some more of that in overtime.
Yeah,
But
it really was.
Kager's going to take the puck here.
The shorter passes, I think they're really starting to get dialed in. It's these longer stretch passes where they're really struggling to find the tape.
Kagor in his own zone goes for a clear, but it's blocked by Days. He taps it back. Jyler gets there first and
Beautiful
sends a
touch
great
pass.
pass to Einik. Office
Yeah.
Lamp's there to clear it away.
I think Einik just took a peek up ice as the pass was coming and lost it. Because it was right in his wheelhouse, it looked like.
Rogue with a great overtime save. Pikeman's going to be first there. Goes around to Office Lamp. Office Lamp hops over the stick of Einik. Out through mid, doesn't find a teammate's stick. Pasla comes away with the puck. 2-on-1 chance here. Goes for the shot. Donut stays put. Pasla picks it up and puts it off the side of the net.
Yeah,
Revolution
scary
clears.
chance there. It looked like Cosmetic Cat got pushed into back into his own net by his teammate there after he made that initial save.
Yeah, I think he did. Stachios clear it. Office Lamp picks it up. Goes off the boards to Pikeman. Pikeman not able to catch it. Jyler sends it down deep. Lamp has the puck, one on. Sends it to the boards to Pikeman. Einik with another steal in the offensive zone. Across the Jyler. Jyler not able to find the puck.
Yeah, it looked like
Days
I
comes away
just
with the puck
touch
here.
late making that centering pass. He had to kind of dust it off real quick. And that split second was when Jyler was the most open.
Here comes Jyler. Tries to go across, blocked by Office Lamp. Office Lamp a swing and a miss. Taken back by Jyler. Office Lamp gets there for a clear. Pikeman loses the puck all the way back to Donut. Einik blocks a clear. Huge jump clear by Office Lamp.
We had to put some flair on that one.
Postula behind his own net. Down the boards to Kagor. Sov picks it up. Sov back down his own boards to Pikeman. Pikeman opts to clear with Jyler on. Kagor looking for options. Goes across to Jyler. Jyler off the boards to himself. Down low. Tries to go across. Kagor finds the puck.
Yeah, again, the Stachios just had two defensemen skating back up ice instead of having at least one for a nice passing option there up through the high slot.
Pikeman sends it to the front. Sov finds the puck, but doesn't get the shot off. Days goes back to the front. Dicked aside by Jyler. Deep clear. Days comes away with the puck. Past Einik. Kagor takes the puck away, but Pikeman's there to take it right back.
And a big pinch by Kagor. I think he was just a little timid on trying to step into it because I think he could have gone the other way if he had taken it away cleanly and fully committed to that pinch.
Now Sov trying to take it out of the zone. Deep pass to Days. It gets there, but can he get the shot off? No, he can't. Big stick aside by Rogue, and Jyler's got a chance to come away with a big play. Back to Einik. Dicked aside by Pikeman. Oslo with the puck here. He's got two in front of the net. He goes low. Pikeman clears it away. Days looking to get a shot on the net, but it hits something on Postel and goes just above the net. And that's the end of the first overtime period.
Yeah, both teams still looking a little timid offensively there, not really wanting to commit to sending that extra defenseman up on the rush, or to maintain possession on the forecheck. Puck is dropped sort of the second intermission. Hostile skate up ice. Stick aside by Pikeman. He's going to turn back the other way. Pikeman looking for Days on the far side. He has him, but he overskates the puck, and Kagor will receive it in the corner. Rims it around, looking for Einik. Cut off by Sov. Sov now assesses his options, tries to find Days. He can try to send a touch pass back through the middle, but it's cut off. Kagor up to Jyler. Held up by Office Lamp, and then finally sticked aside by Pikeman. Einik in the corner now sends one on net. Wide. Jyler, second opportunity. Off the side of the net. Sov now up through center. He's got Days on a rip here. Finds him, turns and shoots. Big save by Rogue in the second overtime. That's the best scoring chance we've seen so far in this extra time. Puck
Yeah,
dumped up
Rogue
ice.
really coming up big in overtime for the Stachios here.
Absolutely. Einik, cross ice pass back to Postula. He's got loads of open ice in front of him. He's going to turn and take a look here. Oh, fumbled it a little bit. Found Kagor for the relief valve. Touched up to Giler on the half wall. Turned back by Sov. He looked like he was going to get around him and have a great scoring chance there. Dazed. Drops back to Pikeman. Cuts around Postula. Gets around Giler into the slot. Blocked by Kagor. Kagor coming up huge again. Best defensive defenseman in D3, in my opinion. Coming up big there for his team to really bail him out. Office Lamp with a deep shot over the net. Kagor collects in the corner now. Flubbed it. Sov sends it to the opposite corner. Postula still has a lot of time. Turns, looks up ice and sees Giler, who's going to send another cross ice pack back against the grain. Not able to find a friendly stick, and it's dumped back in.
Both teams taking more chances here.
Yeah. The Stash was really trying to get these long cross ice passes going, and they've just not been able to find friendly sticks. As Kagor rims this one around behind his own net, Postula will take. Turned back by Pikeman. Melee for it, and Kagor's going to come out with it. Sends a cross pass to Einik just behind him, and Office Lamp is going to battle him in the half wall for it here. Puck gets flung across, rimmed around, picked up by Postula, but Pikeman there able to chip and get a clear. Kagor dumps it in, and the Revolution are going to reset. Einik in pursuit. Sov makes a neat little move off the wall, gets around him. He's going to come up through his own zone. Finds Pikeman looping back. He's going to pull a tight button hook turn back up the wall. Cuts in. Mishandles it a little bit. Still sends a centering pass. Mate finds his way to the net. And cleared aside by the Stachios. Einik now in past the red line. He's got Kagor as a drop option. He's got Daze battling him in the corner. Cross ice pass. Finds Postula in front to Einik, and he scores! Looked like a bit of a broken play for a second there, but they're able to send a nice centering pass and finds Einik right in front. The one-timer
Great
posted
pass
in.
from Postula.
Oh, beautiful.
Great pass.
And unfortunately, once again, the Revolution lose in overtime. They came close.
I've got a prediction for this next game. I think the Revolution are going to come away with the first win here.
I mean, with the way that we're playing, I would not be surprised if they even found a way to get it in regulation with the way that they have been playing. But that's going to do it for first game. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break here.
I got a little segment here. I'll swap to.
Hey chat, it's a sleepy segment while we do a little mid-game intermission here, preset. What's your favorite flavor of potato chip, guys? We don't care about the brands here, we just care about the flavor. Put your answers in the chat. Well, I'll respond to it.
I really like the salt and vinegar chips. Those got to be my favorite.
Oh yeah, that's an iconic one. For me though, and this is I guess a Canadian only experience, but As a kid, dill pickle, man. That. You can't
not a big
compete.
fan of.
No.
Not a big fan of dill pickle. I like the bread and butter pickles more. Just never
That's
been a dill
yeah.
pickle fan.
What about all dressed? Have you ever had those before?
What, the Lay's all dressed?
Lay's, whatever, any brand really.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Pretty good.
Cool.
We're doing. You want playback? Seva?
No, that's all you.
Okay.
It's not. It's still doing the same thing.
Okay. Is there Capt playing? Alright, I'm ready whenever you guys are, and they are. You all ready?
Yep.
Good.
Looks like Quick is gonna come in for Cosmic Donut and Net for the Revolution. Does he have any games played?
Let me
Or
take a
is this-
quick look here. Yes, he has 4. They've split 4-4 so far this season.
4 games played. Well, he does look to have a better goals against average than Cosmic Donut. So we'll see if this is the change they needed to make.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see how this game plays out. Pistachios have G Dillon in. See what other changes they made. They got Otter, Keese, Dead Guy, and Beastly Italian. Well, a full different lineup looks like.
Really excited to watch Keith here. He's one of my favorite people to play pugs with. Call him the Club Penguin Man because of his profile picture.
Yeah, not someone I've played a whole lot of pugs with, but sounds like a fun time.
It is. And then, of course, everybody knows Dead Guy. Excited to watch Dead Guy play. Big goal scorer last season, wasn't he, in D3?
Maybe not big, but timely, I would say. Goal scorer.
Yes.
You know, picked up 2 goals, and I think in one of their playoff games to help them get over the hump. In one of them.
And the Revolution looked like they're missing Will and Chipman tonight. So Chipman, I believe, is their leading goal scorer.
Yep, Chipman 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points in the season. Followed by Pikeman, 0 goals, 3 assists. And Days and Rhubarb each with 1 goal apiece. So not a whole lot of offense for the Revolution. I think is really their biggest problem right now.
Yeah, well, we did see Pikeman step up and get his team a buzzer beater goal there, so maybe they'll look to send him up more.
Yeah, it would not surprise me to see that. Looks like Philadelphia is also missing Jumbo Joe in the night. And Rhubarb, I believe.
Yeah, Jumbo Joe, great playmaker, good vision, great locker room guy as well. And I guarantee they feel the presence of missing Jumbo Joe.
Yeah, always good to have around. Still not quite sure who exactly we're waiting on. His office lamp drops out. Shipman just making it on time.
Shipman comes into the game looking to get the Revolution their first win of the season.
As the Port Stanley Stachio's mentor is in the stands too to watch this one. As we get underway, face off one back by G. Dillon. Beasley Talon to pick up. Cross ice pass for Keese. He's got G. Dillon on the back post, but he's got a lot of space in front of him. Flips one on net, and Quick is able to stick that one aside. Keese now forces the puck back up the wall. G. Dillon in pursuit with the takeaway from Pikeman. He's got Keese in front, tries to wrap, and it's turned away. Days up ice, looking for Chipman just out of his reach, and Beasley Italian will take over. Curling back in his own zone. Looking to go against the grain for G. Dillon, just out of his reach, but he's gonna beat Pikeman there. Pikeman comes away with the puck though, and comes up through center and loops back, and he's gonna reset for the Revolution. Stick handling now. G. Dillon in pursuit. Pikeman getting a little bit of separation here. Fires a long shot, tipped up by Yo Dead Guy and wide of the net. Keese is going to collect it, try to go cross ice for G. Dillon or Dead Guy. Looks like G. Dillon's going to take it over. Taken away by Pikeman behind the net. He's got G. Dillon like a little lapdog chihuahua nipping at his ankles all the way up the ice. For already the third time this game, and we were only a minute and a half in. Behind the net, Yo Dead Guy skies it off the glass. Keese will catch the pass. Comes up through center. 2-on-1 for the Stachios. Keese cross crease. G. Dillon just behind him. Was not able to get the tap in. As the Revolution avoid disaster going down 1 goal in the first period.
You know G. Dillon is laughing at himself after that one. He went right over the puck there.
Yeah. As Keese now turns the puck over to Pikeman at center. He's going to turn back behind his own net. And again, G. Dillon in pursuit on Pikeman. Probably going to be seeing a lot of G. Dillon tonight as he tries to skate the puck out. Days now on the half wall. Centers a Chipman and he scores. Oh, what a beautiful passing play there.
Just in time for the game, and he puts the first goal up on the board. You gotta love it.
Chipman stepping out onto the ice like a wild thing. Great job to put them up 1-0 in the first period now. Face off. Puck down in the Revolution zone. Rimmed around by Pikeman. Cut off by G. Dillon. He's gonna look at the point that was vacated by Beasley Italian. Pikeman skits all the way up and wins the battle, but not able to maintain possession there. Italian looking for G. Dillon to be cut off by Days. Poked away by Chipman, his teammate. G. Dillon tries a centering pass through his feet, and it's cut off. Pikeman now. Across the blue line. Keese in tow. And pass is cut off by G. Dillon. G. Dillon steps over the line, flips one towards the net, and it's picked up by the defenseman. Dropped back by the defenseman, quick with a long G pass looking for Sav. He's only got BC Italian to beat. And not able to corral that pass as it's rimmed around. Keese now resets. Flips a long dump out. Looking for G. Dillon. Not able to field the pass cleanly, but still able to force Pikeman to cough the puck up. Puck flips up in front. Yo, dead guy just missing the chance to pop that one in. As Sav will recover for the Revolution. He's got a lot of ice in front of him. He's going to take it. G. Dillon again, forechecking hard, making life hard for these Revolution defensemen. Get out of their zone. Revolution rimmed around the wall here. Pikeman picks it up, cuts in. Days fires one wide after a little awkward flip. Ended up right on his tape. Puck ends up in the corner to the left of Otter. Pikeman sends it around. Dead guy obliges and sends it out the rest of the way around. A 2-1-1 for the Stachios here. G. Dillon hit, trying to find Keese in the slot. Passes out in front of him, but he's still able to catch up to it as he gets decked by Pikeman.
I think he actually went for a board bounce there and face planted off the board bounce.
Ooh, I heard an oof as that hit, but I think there was also another collision out in center. That might have been what I was hearing. Stachio is forced to turn over at the blue line. G. Dillon trying to find Keese again. Chipman there in the lane. Sends it all the way down on net. 8 seconds left in the period. Probably had a little bit more time to skate that before firing. Sav cuts off the clearing attempt. And Beasley Italian will skate out and fire it on net. Time will run out.
I love the confidence we're seeing from the Revolution. They're playing the same way they were playing when it was 0-0. They didn't try and go, heavy defense to keep the lead. They're still sending it.
Yeah, still sending it. They seem fairly comfortable in their own zone. Not a whole lot of panic in their play when they don't have the puck in the zone. The second period gets underway here. Puck is dropped. Face-off won by Chipman. Days sends one up ice. Dead guy will take over and send a long shot over at the net and wide. Pikeman now. G. Dillon all over him again. Sends a pass up the wall to Sav. Sav catches it. Mishandles it, sends it back up the other way and the Stachios take over. G. Dillon to Keese, and again, that pass just too far out in front of him. Drops back to dead guy, and he sends an errant pass high and across the far glass. Is Beasley Italian with the strong pinch there. Turns it back the other way, and the Revolution still come out. Ice it all the way down. Dead guy is able to fend off Chipman and rim this one all the way around. Beasley Italian. Flip pass up through center. G. Dillon didn't cut like I think he was expecting him to. Clearing attempt blocked by G. Dillon. He's just all over the puck on the forecheck for the Stachios. Beasley Italian now coming in. Cross seam. Looks for G. Dillon. Back across. And Days took a tumble there and was kind of in the lane. Clearing attempt. Knocked down by Keese. Sent across to G. Dillon. He fires wide. Beasley Italian now on the half wall. Sends one. Stick save by Quick. Another stick save by Quick. G. Dillon sending another cross seam pass. No one was there though. Dead guy. Turns it back. Chipman in alone, but Otter's going to come way out of his net to shut that one down before it even had a chance to get started. Now, 2 minutes into the second period, and play has almost exclusively been in the Revolution zone. What do you make of this so far, Sabo?
Yeah, I just keep wondering, is V in their voice chat for the Stachios? And if he's talking, what is he saying? They look to be making really, really good plays. They just can't seem to find
Oh, the
somebody's
puck
stick
somehow
on the
finds its way
breakaway.
over the net from behind. Sorry to cut you off there. That was a scary opportunity.
Another great save from Quick there in close.
Yeah, Quick standing tall, trying to get his team their first win on the season. As this puck is cleared out, Pikeman will take over. Just dumps it back in for Chipman in the corner. Fields it clean. Turns, didn't have any support like I think he was hoping he did. Eventually, the reinforcements come through Days. Cuts in and not able to get a shot off. Pikeman again, cross corner dump, looking for Chipman. Chipman is there. Centering pass, or pass out to the point, sorry. The shot wide. Cleared out by the Stachios. Pikeman again will take over. And again, that cross corner dump. Finds Chipman. Is able to get it behind Beastly Italian, but not maintain it. Rooms it around for Keys. Yo, dead guy, providing support. The dump in was initially blocked by Days, but finally followed all the way in by Beastly Italian. Puck cleared out by the Revolution. Out to center. Beastly's going to circle back. Dumps it in. Pikeman takes over in the corner, rims it around for Sov. He's got Beastly Italian bearing down on him. Sends a long stretch pass to nobody. And that's going to go down to the Stachios end. His Days gets laid out by Keys in the high slot.
Looks like the Revolution are transitioning into a more of a time kill strategy than trying to score there, but still another close chance by Pikeman.
Yeah, it looks like they're not wanting to risk trying to skate the puck up ice when they don't really need to, where the numbers don't really make sense for them. Trying to be more conservative, make the Stachios go 200 feet if they want to score. As Days now will collect the puck in his own zone. Again, sends a long dump up ice, 20 seconds left on the clock. Probably had something to do with that. As Italian now. Centering pass. Days gets a piece of it, but G. Dillon's still going to have 10 seconds left on the clock. Shoot, score! Sorry, saved by Quick. It's a great opportunity for G. Dillon. Tries to wrap. Quick is on the wrong post and not able to stuff it into the short side.
Yeah, great chances there late for the Stachios. Dylan with the breakaway, but Quick just stands up and makes another great save in the net.
Yeah, Quick came way out on that too, it looked like. Just taking all the net away from G. Dillon, forcing him to have to deke around him. This puck is dropped. Chipman wins the faceoff back to his own net. Quick with a G pass here. A little chip pass off the wall. Caught off by dead guy. Fumbled though. Pikeman will take over. Him and Chipman are fighting each other for it, and no one will come away with it. Now Days dumps it in. Italian now up through center. Cross ice pass looking for G. Dillon. Cut off by Pikeman. Pikeman happy to just dump it in and waste more time. Days drops it back for Pikeman, who puts it behind the net. And Keese will come out for Port Stachios. As G. Dillon gets a little piece of the stretch pass and just gets it by Chipman. He's going to drop back to Keese again. Centering pass tipped aside. Yo, dead guy wheeling around the top of the circle. Poked away by Pikeman. Chipman is going to get there. At least I thought he was. Sticked away easily by Quick. Pikeman looking for Days. Cross ice. Turned the wrong way on it and got himself kind of tangled up on the boards there. Wasn't able to catch it cleanly. Chipman chips it off the glass to himself. Beastly Italian cancels him out. But Sov will be there to recover. Gets it around two. Gets it back to Chipman. Chipman fires a long shot on net. Sticked away by Otter. There's a whole cluster of guys fighting for it in the corner. Pikeman's going to come out, wheel around the top of the circle, looking for Chipman in front. Chipman just not able to cross it over to his backhand to fire a shot off. He was kind of in an awkward spot. That guy, get with the clear. Pikeman recovers though. G. Dillon again all over Pikeman. Pikeman steps up and beats the Italian. Forces the puck off his stick. G. Dillon forces it away from Pikeman. Sov now will start turning up ice and assessing his options. G. Dillon is all over, makes a steal. 1-on-2. He's got late support in the center. He takes it himself and has a great chance there. But Quick able to stand tall and bail his team out there after the takeaway. Chipman now. Mishandled it. Yo Dead Guy will take over for the Stachios. Drops back to G. Dillon. Gets around Days. The puck gets away from him. Now it's in the corner. G. Dillon just making sure that his compatriot on the other team there can't skate away with the puck cleanly. As Dead Guy's harassing those Revolution defensemen behind the net. Chipman now comes up ice. 1-on-3. Doesn't have a whole lot of support. Sends a long shot wide of the net. And G. Dillon is all the way back in his own zone to recover. Rims around to Yo Dead Guy. Stretch pass up through center. Not able to be fielded by Keese as it was up by his ears. He sends a long clearing attempt to Chipman. Long shot. Big save by Otter. Looks like the Revolution are starting to try to put more pucks on net here, huh, Sabo?
Yeah, 100%. I think they're feeling pretty confident here. You know, the game's almost over, less than a minute and a half to go, and they've been the dominant team so far.
Yeah, they're not looking to try to force anything through the slot. Try to find that perfect shot. They're just content to take these long shots and just keep the puck in the Stachio zone. As G. Dillon forces a turnover here. And Days gets bailed out by Pikeman on the turnback. G. Dillon now he's got Keese around the boards for him. 50 is won by Pikeman. Shipped up to Chipman at center. He's got a little bit of space and time here. He sends a long shot from the blue line wide of the net. And the Revolution again just happy to keep chipping time off the clock there. Otter way out of the net to try to recover this. It's going to be turned over. Sent back into the zone by Sov. 24
Sov
seconds
almost
left on
seals the
clock now.
game there.
Yeah, Sov looked a little nervous. Stash is coming 2-on-1. Mishandled a bit, and Pikeman torpedoes into Keese and breaks that one up. I was trying to say Sov looked happy to just get it all the way down, not so much concerned about trying to get the puck in the net there. Because that's going to do it. The Revolution pick up their first win of the season in regulation. Just like Savo predicted.
Quick pulls off a shutout there. First shutout for the Revolution as well, along with their first win.
Yeah, Quick had to make quite a few saves down the stretch there, and it really helped his team secure that win.
Yeah, that was a fun game to watch. That second one had a lot of chances, a lot of good saves. Couple missed passes from the Stachios. I think if they just can connect on those passes, they're putting in 2 to 3 goals a game.
Yeah, those cross-seam passes are there. They're just not quite able to find the tape. But for all of us at PHL Network and the PHL, thank you for watching, and we will see you tomorrow night.
Bye, guys. Yay. Was that good? Did I do okay?
Yeah.
I started like at the beginning I couldn't read like Santa